Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack. And the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it down the left. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cougars. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Line gets set, 1st down. Power football with the run. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today. I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. He's going to pass. The sure hands, it's Davis. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
He's going to take off. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And a really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
He wants to throw. Release to the back. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Reeled it in and just made the house call. He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny, you spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, we've got to start fast. Not just in this game. We've got to start the season fast. We've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They move the tight end all over. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field. The give to the tailback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the ground with the back. At the 35, he's loose.
God, bro, I know the play.
But not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
I know the play.
That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Houston.
The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Looking to throw.
Oh my God.
A little screen to the
Oh
running
my
back.
God, y'all not dead ass,
And they
bro.
wrap him up.
Y'all not. I thought they were
Before
going to
he
switch
gets
it
enough
up.
on the catch for the first down.
That's
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Fullback's got it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
That 51. That's what
On second down, will they go back to the ground game? The give to the back.
No, 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 don't do that.
Fights his way
Don't
ahead.
Bill.
They get him down after
Don't
a
Bill.
pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12.
That's
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all.
No, this nigga just
He's
did
got it in the end
No, he
zone.
didn't.
Touchdown, Houston.
What did he travel with?
One of the
What
areas
did my
they really
corner go with?
focused on
Oh,
was
no.
receiver in the offseason.
Oh, I knew it was White Trail, bro. What did he travel with? I don't know.
We're taking
What did my
shots.
corner?
We
He
need
just
to be
didn't
able
say.
to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with
So
trusting your guy,
predictable, too.
knowing where he's going to be, knowing that
Oh,
he's going to
goodness,
sit
that was
down when he's
predictable.
not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Everybody's winning. Nobody blocking. Everybody looking at me. What you doing? Oh, yeah. Fuck. Hey, he's looking at me for what? Like, such a
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Oh, I caught it, bro.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires.
I live, bro.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down.
No way. They
And
best
it
together.
did
Go
complete. If you're going to take a hit like
The
that,
defense
you
is
might as
going.
well
They
hang on
put
to the
you
ball.
tight. That's getting off. Well,
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Off he goes. Inside the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, NC State.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. This passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights
He
just
doesn't
trading
throw any.
blows, David. What does this defense
Any.
got to do to get a stop here?
This is why.
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
He'll get rid of it. throws it back across.
Dummy.
What do you think?
Dummy.
Touchdown!
I need it. I need it.
Return for the touchdown. Any
Need
return for
it.
a touchdown is a great one to a defense. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
That's my move. Doesn't know why it's moved.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Houston offense once again. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Looking to pass on second down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Oh, he's so free.
Timeout is called against the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Houston will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Based on this field position, Jesse, they need to get something on the board before the half.
And they've got to be aggressive too, Reese. They've got the weapons to attack and try to steal.
He's got it at the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. From the gun. Into the end zone. And he's got it.
Good man now. Well, that man now can get in pretty quick. Get out that man now.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Give to the running back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Cougars will try to kick this game to get things underway in the second half. He's going to bring it out from deep. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They'll run play action. Got his man on the right. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Quarterback checking the play. Looking to move it through the air. Swings it out to the flat. Plows through the defense. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
A big stop, huh?
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Unloads to the wideout.
Super stop. This is just breathe. Oh my God.
You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. Grab near the marker. It's Davis. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Off-play action on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Using the quick game. Powers through. Tackled there by the defense.
You know, this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting the receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. They'll try to run for it. Nice move there. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. Was to pass. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Offense gets the job done again. We want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
On the move from inside his 5.
So,
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
yo, bro. Oh, I'm about to do it right now. Yes, sir.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse probably scored pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Given up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And This offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third down, he drops to throw. Forced out of the pocket. It's complete to the right. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Cougars want to pick up the tempo. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man.
Hey, we on it.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. But really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field.
And I went to cheap.
There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of it.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Well, this offense is given a lesson right now in how to fight through adversity, because first and second down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable fourth down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Oh, bitch.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
I think sometimes you can overthink things a little bit as a play caller. And on fourth down, I know you got a receiver who's really fast, and you're trying to get him the football and see if he can get to the perimeter of the field. But the defense was waiting on it. That was maybe a little bit too obvious, and I think you can put that fourth down fail on the play caller.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. On second down, wants to throw it.
Oh, shit.
Looking deep.
What happened? I didn't.
And it's
Got
caught
pressure?
inside the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
Oh, what the
Really nice job working the route.
All right, man. Let's get to
able
it.
to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That's right.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter.
With the score, NC State 35, Houston 21.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake.
Whoa.
Easy.
I ain't starting to get no pressure.
Just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
And here comes the offense on second down. 691, Gator Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He makes the connection. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Bully ball on third and short. Still running at the 40. And it is a jump play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
What a great run there. On 3rd-and-1 situation, though, David, that has got to be demoralizing for a defense because they were packed up close to the line of scrimmage, expecting run on that one.
They're playing aggressive, but great offenses have the ability in predictable situations like 3rd-and-1 to get first downs.
And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. He'll come out throwing on 1st down.
Man, what
Not able to hook up there.
What's my running back doing?
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Moving out of the pocket.
Oh!
Trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Quarterback will audible. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, NC State. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming.
I don't know anything.
Off play action. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He fires it out to the right. Boy, is that one he wishes he could have back. A total misfire.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in the game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it. The defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, my God.
Finds his man enough for the 1st. On his feet at the 45. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, my God. I don't. It's a run. It's a run.
And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
27.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Trying to punch it in. They'll get the 2-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Still looking on the move.
Hopefully they try to hold him. They try to get it through my body. They tried it. What the fuck?
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Oh,
and he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
He was screaming.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Why did my back so far? Oh my God, that's dumb. Oh my God. Oh. I'm being stupid. It's dumb.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snags it over the middle. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. To the air on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. This offense has a second down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion.
There you go.
Looking to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Okay.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Firing to the right, complete. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He's been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Takes it the other way. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time. But you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Caught near the sideline, it's Davis. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Come on, bring him.
And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. They're just about ready to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. We learn a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Tackled immediately after the catch. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He's back to throw on second down. Pressure coming.
Bro.
He's got his man. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Trying to get to it.
And
this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game. And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
No Sirski. No Sirski. No Sirski now. No. Try to pull it back. Trying to sneak that drag back. I know.
30-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On second down, he's looking downfield. He fires to the left side. From the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks.
Got a little fast, man.